people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 3 of Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. Last time, Mario and Luigi made the Holly Jolly Village, where it was being ravaged by the Shroobs, and they were ambushed by a few Shroobs. They fought valiantly, but alas, the Shroobs had a giant death laser that instantly defeated them. Thankfully, Baby Bowser, as well as the rest of Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Young Toadsworth and Baby Peach were passing overhead in the Koopa Cruiser. They came in, saved the day, saved Mario and Luigi. They were hit by a Shroob missile that was fired from Shroob Castle, i.e. Princess Peach's castle was conquered by the Shroobs. And now we're in Bowser's castle and we're trying to find a new time hole to get out. So let's get going. Anyways, we're going to encounter some more enemies. 8 green shells, very nice. Anyways, in regards to the bro items, they are one of the main complaints people have about this game. We're like, oh great, we have to buy our bro attacks. But my argument against that is that, frankly, bro items are very easy to find. It's not like you're ever going to be without them. And plus, with all the coins you get in battle, you can easily buy them from the shop. And I mean, what's the difference between doing that and just buying maple syrups and the like? So anyways, Holly Jolly Village just really does stand out in terms of Mario and Luigi game first areas, because sure, you don't have to ever go back to it again after you go to it the first time, but frankly it just sticks with you, you know, because it contrasts so much with the general tone of a Mario game. Basically, when we basically think of Mario games, we think of just these just very lighthearted adventures, very innocent, very happy-go-lucky feel. However, in Partners in Time, just with Holly Jolly Village in specifically, it shatters that expectation. It does, where basically you're like, whoa, this hit me so much out of left field. It's a real sense of contrast because you don't really expect it. And that's why basically things like the Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time, or basically, got hit by that boo, jumped too soon. Why areas like the Shadow Temple, or why in Ocarina of Time, or basically Majora's Mask as a whole, or Holly Jolly Village, or Super Paper Mario, basically why they stick out so much as having disturbing moments, because we don't expect disturbing moments from them. And that just makes them stand out all the more. It's like with the water wraith in Pikmin 2, where basically it's like a big WTF moment where you're like, okay, I'm going in my happy Pikmin game. Sure, I feel some time pressure because of the day cycle. And yeah, there are some threatening enemies, but overall, nothing that I can't handle. But then when you get to the submerged castle, you're hearing that music, and then you see the water wraith coming at you like a horror villain. It shocks you to your core, and it sticks with you. It's not like a Silent Hill game or Resident Evil or any other horror game where basically you're expecting it to come along. You're expecting it to take those twists and turns, so thus you can adjust yourself psychologically to it. But in Mario games, it can hit you so much harder because you don't see it coming. And frankly, that can lead to some very good storytelling, like in this game, where you're basically seeing the Mushroom Kingdom going up against an alien invasion, where basically alliances are being formed, basically uneasy truces, just seeing how the different areas are coping with this alien rampage. Anyways, more of those X's on the ground, and it's a real interesting thing. Which basically is why I personally find Partners in Time story to stand out a little bit more than Bowser's Inside Story. Don't get me wrong, I love Bowser's Inside Story. It's a very good game. It's very solid. Though it feels like it's missing something that this game has, you know? And mind you, like I said, Bowser's Inside Story, in my personal opinion, has some of the best fight mechanics in the series. Especially when it comes to Bowser. But we'll talk about that when I actually get to that game, in terms of playthroughs. But for the time being, let's head through Bowser's Castle, which is kind of funny that in Superstar Saga, Bowser's Castle was the last dungeon that you had to go through with its epic music. But in this game, it's much more subdued in terms of music, as it's the first area. And okay, time to get to one of the main mechanics of this game. Luigi gets hit on the head this time around. Because Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are on that girder up there. Yes, Luigi gets hit on that by Mario. Mario! Perhaps you should use me as a sort of cushionable device. I am, of course, well padded. Maybe Luigi would likely feel reassured by the sight of my luxurious leather.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
And then Mario takes 3 steps to the left. We have located and been reunited with the babies. Back to the adventure. Screw the babies. We will not help the babies. Yeah, I love how we just abandon the babies. How Mario and Luigi are thinking, oh, well, we don't care about ourselves. Let's go, Luigi. Screw ourselves. Mario. Allow me to a brief apology. I was rushing. I forgot to mention how to move as a group of 4. You see, the babies are unable to understand my communicating. What a situation.
Babies.
Yeah, Luigi just hates himself. And then Luigi accidentally drops himself. Yes, they are not helpless. I suggest the 4 of you join forces and move along. Oh, wait a moment. Yes, proceeding as a group of 4 is rather vital. Look at the upper right-hand part of the screen. When the icons look like this, Mario and Luigi can move. Go on, move about. When you're ready to proceed, let me know. When you want the juveniles to move on their own, press X or Y. Go on, little humans. Move! Move for my entertainment. When you're ready to proceed, let me know. In this way, control switches between the adults and Mario and Luigi and the baby-sized ones. Yes, but there is even more informationizing, and this is extremely convenient. Mario and Luigi can get the babies piggyback rides and move out together. It is simple to do. When Mario and Luigi get near the babies, the tykes can climb automatically. Try it and see. Piggyback! The babies can also initiate the move by moving close to Mario and Luigi. Now then, let's go find our poor missing companions. Back to adventure.
Oh yeah.
Basically, when in piggyback formation, Mario and Luigi move normally, but if you press the X or Y button, you will essentially launch the babies upwards in an arch, and they can move on their own. You split up the group. If you jump with the adult bro, and then basically press the jump button of the corresponding baby bro, for example, press A as Mario. If you then press X with baby Mario at the height of your jump, you do a high jump of sorts. Pretty good to know. And now we get Bowser's four-person switch. Launch the babies up, as I explained earlier. Hit this block to summon a pipe that will summon the bros up to you. Very handy. Now let's get going. Essentially, Baby Bowser's Castle is essentially more or less just a tutorial for this area. Anyways, as you can see, the adults and the babies have different sized platforms they can jump. Babies can only jump up little platforms, while the adults can climb up the higher ones. Get some mushroom drops. Mushroom drops essentially operate in the same fashion as the nuts from Superstar Saga. Essentially, they heal up all of the brothers, the babies and the adults. Anyways, the babies can go through here. Now let's read this. Koopa Training Gymnasium for Prince Bowser only. The lower platforms are for our fine, evil young prince. The higher platforms are for when he becomes a king. The holes in the wall are small for Prince Bowser to enter. Go in there, jump up there, get 1-up mushroom, and get a bunch of coins. Very nice. Now let's head up there. Now let's head through this door. You could easily bypass this entire room. You could just go for the exit if you so desire. But where's the fun in that? Anyways, this one is more or less just, hey, use the pipe, bring them up. And then it teaches us about the exclamation blocks. Hit an exclamation block and it will do something to the environment. These blocks are always useful, so keep an eye out for them. Now, let's head into this next room, where I believe that we will be receiving a tutorial for, yep, here it is, the tutorial for how to do do battles with both baby Mario, with the babies and the adults. Prince Bowser! Aha! You little red green insects! Didn't I try to kidnap you once? Yeah, I did. Boy, that didn't work out quite so well. And you don't look quite so little anymore. And you're much hairier too. Weird, but none of that matters. You like bothering our budding master of evil, do you? Then I'll bother you up.
Let's go.
Anyways, tutorial time. Mario, Luigi, have you ever been in a piggyback movement battle? Oh, it is fantabulous. Let me show you how this action command works. Now, Mario, you attack with a jump if you follow. Yeah, I love how if you try to actually go to another one. Choose jump. And then they swap you back and they lock it in. Like Stufwell goes sans. You get the Megalovania theme with Stufwell. You are about to have a bad time. First, press Baby Mario's X button. Then press Mario's A button. Now, Luigi, you jump in to attack as well. But same thing, Baby Luigi's Y button. Then Luigi's B button. Next, bro items. When using these while piggyback, you can use the baby buttons as well. You can use the A and B buttons as usual, but now you can also use the X and Y buttons. Depending on the item, the use of the X and Y buttons may change if you follow. When piggyback, the description on the top screen will change, so look closely. When using the green shell, press the baby button when the shell hits the enemy. Yes, alrighty Mario, attack with the green shell. Choose the bro items. I want to choose jump. As you can see, we could actually, we thought they would show the baby buttons. Press the baby button now. Luigi, press the B button. Press the baby button again. You can't stop now, so just be sure to get the timing right. Now Mario, press the A button. Luigi, why don't you try and attack with the green shell as well? Choose the bro item. Yuck! How long do I have to do this? I'm in a hurry. Now then, a thank you. Let me do that. I'm sorry about that, but frankly, I am not good when it comes to the baby button shells. I just don't like it too much. Frankly, there are a lot better bro items out there than the green shell. Frankly, the green shell is going to be its most useful in this place. Sure, the green shell will have plenty of uses when you just don't want to waste good bro items, but trust me, there are better ones. Oh, darn it, I thought I could get 4 off that one. Okay, Luigi. Oh, darn it, thought there was a 4 there. I thought I could get that 4. Prince Bowser! Anyways, One thing to note is that when you're in battle, if you're using the if you're basically alone in the battles with either just the adults or the babies, only they will receive experience. However, if they're all together, they will all receive experience. Anyways, this guy right here, this is a boom guy. Okay, I may want to increase Mario's speed a little, next level up. Okay, anyways, boom guy. These guys will fire bullet bill. Not too bad. Yeah, Mario's going to need some speed up. Boom. Jump on you. And he's going to go for Luigi. Jump on you. There we go. There we go. Get that 6 damage out. Yeah, speed is a very important thing because just the faster you can attack, the more damage you can do and the sooner you can take out enemies. Yeah, we'll want to increase our speed up as much as we can, you know, just so that way we can actually stay ahead of the curb.
Let's go.
Or at the very least, these boos are fast. Yeah, the boom guy didn't attack, so... Yeah, it's just the boos that are really fast. Yeah, boos have always had a history of being fast. Yeah, with the boom guys, I like to be quick and try to take them out as fast as possible because sometimes, as you can see in that earlier scene, just in that first fight, they sometimes don't get their cannons back, so it can actually really help out. Anyways, they have 2 different attacks. Boom guys, they can fire a standard bullet bill at you, or they can fire a delayed one if they point. Just take note of what they're doing with their hands, and you will be fine. There we go. Yeah, with the piggyback moves, it does extra damage. So basically, those times when you're just down, when you need that one little thing event, that one little hit. Though, frankly, when it comes to attack power, the adults are where it's going to stand out. However, it's not like the babies are completely powerless. Let me go into the special menu and show you just what I mean. If you go into the stat menu, you'll notice 18 speed for Mario, 12 speed for Luigi. However, the babies have, well, they are much faster than Luigi. And mind you, the babies are only 1 level behind. So, yeah, the babies will be gaining speed, which can really work out. In fact, they're actually going to gain their first level ups in the next battle we go up in, which will actually be pretty good. Basically meaning that the babies, when they're on their own, they can get the jump on a lot of enemies. But frankly, the babies are not going to be your attacking force. The adults are. So just keep that in mind and you'll be good. Jump there. Very nice. Boom. And he's coming down there. Jump on him. If only I gotten that 4 attack up, that would have been pretty nice. But beggars can't be choosers. We gained plenty of good items anyways. So that'll work out pretty well. There we go. Some good level up. 4 attack. Okay, very good. As you can see, boom. The babies are all pretty much up to Mario's level of speed already. Yeah, 3 attack up. Darn it! But at least baby Mario's getting that speed, that attack. Anyways, an elevator pipe. Stand on these with all 4 bros and boom, you will go down. There's a save point, but we are not saving yet. We've got plenty more dungeon to go, and we are doing pretty well. Anyways, this is going to be the introduction of the babies and the adults having to split up. The babies can go in here, which basically will trigger this. But this concept is actually going to be played a lot. It's going to come into play a lot, especially towards the later portion of the game, where there'll be entire sections where it's the babies and the adults. In a way, I like to think that the Crypt of Lost, that Joke's End from Superstar Saga helped to inspire that, what with how Mario and Luigi had to be pretty much split up for about half or so of the dungeon. But still, at least we don't have to hear that do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do music. Mario Luigi. If I may, there appears to be an unfamiliar block up there. Are you aware of how to hit and activate that block? Yes. You really know how? Of course. So I don't have to show you. Yup. Then back to adventure. I can explain that in a matter of less than a minute. These blocks right here, these act in the same way as your standard exclamation mark block. However, you had to hit the blocks pretty much one after another. Hit with Luigi, hit with Mario. Boom. It causes something to happen and will allow us to move on. Sometimes it's just 2 bros, sometimes it involves all 4. So yeah, just keep that in mind and you'll be all good. Babies! Take them out! Rain death from above, babies! Anyways, with the babies, like I said, they are very speedy. So basically, they may not have attack, but frankly, if the babies get into a fight where they really can't stand their ground, they can easily run. That is a perfectly valid option if you feel the need to. Don't try to be stubborn. Don't try to be like me. I'm just saying that for your own good. Just don't try to be me when it comes to certain things, because when it comes to Mario and Luigi games, I was the worst. And I can teach you. I can teach you to not follow in my mistakes. 9 damage, nice. There we go. Yeah, but frankly, while this game lacks a mush power badge, in terms of just something that's completely broken, it does have a badge of sorts. It does have a specific badge that will basically serve a similar purpose. We'll be getting it later, and it involves those spots on the ground that basically have the X's on them. Okay, let's head out here. Because 2 more blocks. But instead of going back down, we are going to head back out this way. So that way, the babies and the adults can be reunited. We can get into those fights. Everyone can gain experience, which will be really good for us. Let's head over here. Jump on that boo. First strikes are always handy. Jump on that boo. Thankfully, boos are nowhere near as bulky as they were in Superstar Saga. Really, in Superstar Saga, boos could just be the bane of your existence. Boom. There we go. That's the power of the shell. I'm just going to use some green shells on these guys just to basically speed the process along a bit. Just so that way I can also give you a proper show that I can use bro attacks on the shell without fail. I can succeed at some things. Okay, Mario's going to be the next one to be attacked. There we go. Very good. There we are. Very nice. And everyone gets a nice chunk of experience off of that. Like I said, don't underestimate the importance of the common enemy. They may not have the flash of a boss, but darn it, they will give you experience. And that experience will save you. Yeah, though I may increase Mario's speed with the next level up just to ensure that he can keep up. Okay, Luigi can take this guy out. Boom, there we go. Mario next. Okay, this boo should go down with one single bro, baby. Yep. And Mario's leveling up to level 5. Very good. Darn it! Oh, now I get the 4 on defense. But at least Luigi will be able to tank some hits. Very nice. Frankly, when it comes to stats, I am not big on stash, just because, frankly, you get plenty of coins, and as for lucky hits, you're not going to be banking on those anyways. Darn it! Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, I'll basically use a shell on these guys. Okay, take you out. That'll basically take his helmet off. Very good. Jump on you. basically, we'll just take him out, take his cannon out, and jump on you. Boom. And, darn it, messed up on the shell. I thought I could time it properly, but I did not. There we go. Okay, the baby should gain another level up pretty soon. Could we actually piggyback up there? We could have just piggybacked up there. Well, more you know. Anyways, we're actually pretty much done with this castle, believe it or not. There are no more enemies, so all that's left for us to do is, well, do the last puzzle, which is actually a pretty interesting one. Basically, you see that block that has a shine sprite in it? Well, that looks like it has a shine sprite on the front. Well, hit with Mario, and it will give us a shine sprite. Use this shine sprite to walk across the ledge. Basically, just the platforms will still be there, even if you can't see it. Oh, don't hit the block with the wrong adult bro, because otherwise it will send a shock to the babies and will send them back, and it will not be fun for anyone. Luigi. And walk down here, and we are done. And that is pretty much the last thing in Bowser's Castle. And we get our very first item in our very first key item of importance in a Super Mario RPG box. What do you suppose that is? It appears trashable, but it may also be something of incalculable value. I think it's best that we take it with us and further investigate. You got a sparkling shard. And the doors open. The Yoshi's Island doors. Okay. Yeah, let's head over here. Yeah, you can't do anything with that block while you're outside. But let's head out, because we're actually done with this place. Even though we have one more pipe, there are no more enemies. It's literally just, hey, walk over here. Let's check out down here. Yeah, just just basically a hole that we will be checking out later. And all right, are you jolly good? Mario Luigi, that's the new time. Back to adventure. Pardon me, you say we should leap into that ridiculous hole? Absolute rubbish. Do you honestly believe that I would place the princess in such a reckless endangerment? Come on, it's time to go back to our own era. This blathering nincompoop is just arresting our progress. You scoundrel! How dare you refer to me as such? And it's nincompoop!
Let's go.
Yes, take the babies to the future. Destroy the space-time continuum. Oh, I'm sorry, just the time continuum. Because space doesn't matter in this world. Heart! I say, what cheek? You, I dare say, are the true nincompoops. Come back here this instant. Now let's warp back to the present. Princess Peach's castle, present. So I find it weird that Bowser's castle in the present still has the baby decor. Anyways, we're back in the present, but before we do anything, collect some items there. And if we ever want to go back to Bowser's castle, we can just jump through that time hole. And just like that, here we are, back in our own time. Let's hustle-fly over and see the good professor. If you understand where to find him, take a look at the top screen if you follow me. Okay, anyways, I think now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you took time to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.